All right, we are back with
What's
the
going
YouTube
on?
version of TowSmoke. I'm here again with Mario.
What's going on, y'all?
Shit. So yeah, man. Some of the stories that we already talked about. What got you into towing?
hmm
Scariest moments. What about the most graphic one that you've been on?
Well, I will say I haven't seen an actual body on the scene. I haven't seen that. I've seen the aftermath of a body being inside of the car. They didn't make it, but um, some of these cars, it's a car wreck. It's gonna be blood. You might see hair. Teeth. You might see all of that. It's just what come with it. But Um, I think the very first job I had when I got into towing, we ended up going to a PD that involved a older gentleman, and he didn't make it. I mean, God bless him. He didn't make it. It really wasn't a crazy wreck, but I'm just guessing. He was older. That he might have hit his head or something like that. And you can see, you can see the blood and stuff on the ground, and we gotta clean that up and get it presentable again to where it's not.
Hey, Dr.
My
Mike.
bad, y'all. My bad. All right, we back. But yeah, like I said, you gotta clean that up and make sure that it looks like a wreck never happened. And um, I guess it would say, it kind of does take a toll on you because you see certain cars and it's like you look at them and you're like, the person that drove this didn't make it.
Oh yeah, man. My first time actually seeing blood in a car and all that. Not gonna lie, I thought it was ketchup.
Yeah.
On some real shit, I thought it was ketchup. I ain't think nothing of it, and I was wearing a white shirt, and so I'm picking up a door, get it back to the lot. That's when my partner at the time told me, he's like, "Bro, you got a bunch of blood on your shirt." I looked down, thought it was ketchup. I really did.
That's crazy. Nah, I automatically knew what it was when I jumped in them cars. It's like, man.
Man, you won't notice it if you're not looking for it. But yeah, he had to tell me that's when I was a rookie. He had to tell me watch out for the biohazards and all that.
Yeah.
So I had to leave my shirt in the fucking car and grab a whole nother shirt. But yeah, man, I done seen like brain and shit. Like,
Yeah, you will.
it's probably why I don't eat bubble gum no more. Like the Hubba Bubba shit,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely, yeah. I mean, you'll see some stuff now.
Shit, but yeah, we definitely had to tow a car with the dead body in there because nobody wouldn't stop taking pictures and shit was hard on us. And the police kept telling them like, stop trying to take pictures and post this shit because what if his family see him? His family shouldn't have to see him like this.
Yeah.
Especially when it wasn't his fault. It was some road rage, and the dude took out a gun and shot the shit out of him and killed him and drove off.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. You'll see that too. Shootouts, cars, blood, everything, just bullet holes. So, man.
Yeah, I think you're gonna see a lot of that now that Mr. Shiesty himself is out of prison now.
What? Yeah. You know. So, I mean, after a while, I guess you get kind of used to it, used to seeing it. Of course, you're gonna see some stuff that it's still gonna bother you, especially if stuff that involves kids or you see car seats and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
It's
I was actually on the urge of catching, of getting PTSD because it was like this girl. She was in a Challenger,
yeah,
first sports car, and she had just turned 18, and she was living with her grandparents because her parents died, and she was messing around with this older boy. Dude was like probably 25, 26. and they kept telling her not to.
Yeah.
But kids gonna be kids, man. We all done it. And long story short, she picked him up from a hotel because they was trying to kick him out for being violent. And he was telling her to go faster and faster, and at the same time hitting her.
Yeah.
So I guess he hit her one good time, and she ended up swerving, and she bounced off 6 trees.
Yeah.
And she got one of her lungs punctured, broken ribs, broken neck, and brain bleeding. And she was still conscious with all this.
Yeah.
And the last thing she seen was the guy she loved running away. He didn't even call the cops or nothing.
Yeah.
Somebody, luckily they had just built the apartment complex, and somebody heard a wreck. But even then it was like 10 minutes, and they was like, they heard a car, but they didn't see no car.
Yeah.
So they sent highway patrol, and that's what they found. And it peeled back like a can.
Yeah, I've seen that too. You know, racing. Like you said, them dodges and charges and challenges. It was a guy, and I guess he was racing with a few other people, and I guess they got to a point on the highway where it was kind of congested. So my buddy slammed on brakes, and somebody ran into the back of him. And I guess he had his seat like kind of leaned back, and he didn't have a seatbelt on. So when he got hit in the back, he flew out the back window. So you could see a perfect like body shape out the back window. And I was like, man, like how hard, like how fast,
I mean, I ain't laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at because I'm thinking about like a cartoon when he busts through the wall. It's still the shape of the cartoon.
I'm like, man, that's crazy because it's just the stuff you see. I mean, like you said, it's this stuff you see. You think it would be like a movie or something, but it should really be real life. And it make you, same thing with the motorcycles. You see stuff like that, and it's like at one point I did want a motorcycle. But now, once you see stuff like this, you just like, man, I can't. It's not really worth it. It's not.
And I don't even know. You had told me what happened to Fred. Fred wasn't even doing nothing crazy. He was at a stoplight.
It's the people around you that you got to watch.
And the people just, boom.
Yeah. People don't pay attention. And it's like, it may be fun, but it's not worth you losing your life. But at the same time, even if you don't lose your life and you lose limbs or something like that, I mean, life ain't gonna be the same no more. I mean, it ain't.
I definitely hear you on that. Yeah. Some of these wreck scenes, most of them can be prevented if people would actually pay attention to the roads, stop speeding. Like almost a year ago, I had to get a car from an apartment complex because he drove on another car. 2 sedans. Yeah. Wheels on the fucking driver's side of the door and the passenger door rolled right over him.
And it's like, what are you doing?
They said that he came around the corner speeding.
And you see that. And it's crazy because you'll see that all the time. It'd be like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Nobody on the road. And somebody's over here flipped over on the other side of the guardrail. I'm like, what are y'all out here doing, man?
I ain't gonna lie, them guardrails, they kill me, bro.
You gotta figure out how to, you out here for an hour and a half, 2 hours now trying to get this car.
Especially, and then I'm in a fucking snatch truck, and it's, oh my God, bro. I think the last scene we worked together was Ari was out there with us. And I think you and Fred was in blue and Ari was in red. And I had to tell them to hook up to both ends of the car with the winch cables and lift it up and then drive at the same time with the car over the guardrail so I can tow it.
Yeah. I know. So stuff that you got to deal with. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that I've seen that's just been crazy, just absurd.
Yeah, I remember one time me and my ex got into it about speeding through a parking lot. There's no need to speed through a parking lot, especially if you have a bunch of blind spots.
Yeah.
You don't know who's backing out. who's about to drive out there, and that's why I go no more than 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, you know. I'm glad you said that because it was a guy. It ain't funny, but you know he was coming into work. We talked a little bit once I got to the scene. He was like he got called in. He wasn't even supposed to work that day.
Oh my God!
And it was one of them days where it was kind of like foggy out here, and that sun was hitting that fog, and it was kind of making it hard to see. But he going through a parking lot. I'm like, bro, how fast were you going? He done went and hit one of the, you know, where it'd be like the handicap sign, and it has like the concrete piece on it. Ran into that, totaled his car out, airbags out, bumper pieces all over the ground, and that was just him pulling in to go to work. You know, on his day off, and totaled his car out, trying to speed through the parking lot.
I remember, man, I had to get one car. Luckily, it wasn't even a mile away from the shop. And I ain't gonna lie, I said something smart that I shouldn't have dealing with these customers, but shit kind of got to me. It was a Camaro, and he ruined the whole front end.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to beat somebody oncoming traffic and ran into him. So he felt the need to record me, and both front wheels are off the car.
Yeah.
He felt the need to record me and say, "Yeah, I just want to make sure you don't mess nothing else up." And I said, "Bro, you should have been recording when you was driving."
Yeah, you know,
I said, "Look, bro,
you got a big problem on your hands already."
I'm like, oh my God.
That's how people be though, you know. They'll tear it up, but they don't want you to, you know, especially doing recoveries. Like,
oh man, they get so pissed off at the tow truck driver, and I don't even be saying nothing. I just sweep up, grab the car parts, hook up to the car, and the only thing I'll tell them is, this is where I'm towing your car to. You can contact your insurance, let them know it's coming there, and they just have the nastiest attitude with it.
They do. Some of them do. Some of them be good. But I used to go out there, you know, if I see a bumper that's hanging,
oh man,
and it's in the back seat, you know, but I got to get that out of my way. You know, I can't, you know, and they be sitting right there watching. I'm like, man, you know, I can't, you know, I got to get it to where I can get under the car. I can't have this bumper in my way.
It's because a lot of people really got the knowledge, like, well, thought capacity that these cars are going to heal back.
Yeah, you know. Man, I got to do what I need to do to get this car safely where I need to get it. Man, it's already totaled out. What you crying for?
Every week I get recorded like that, man. I got to finish tearing the bumper off to get access to the wheels. And one dude asked me, why do I have to do it? I'm like, well, sir, if I do the speed limit right, it's still going to have wind, and the bumper's going to fly off anyway.
Yeah, that's what you don't want, nothing flying out on the street while you're driving. You know, now you're causing another accident, or, you know, you tear up somebody else's car.
Which I've had that too. I'm cleaning up a wreck scene, and again, a fucking another wreck scene happens because dude ain't paying attention. And now one dude, his family actually got on him because he was known to have seizures. And he was driving a Hemi Chrysler 300. Ran straight into the gas pump. And so he came. Luckily, the car really didn't get too damaged bad. They came up to the lot and got it, and he tried to hop in the driver's seat to drive it back. Yeah. I guess his mama told him, she was like, get the fuck out the driver's seat.
You know? Yeah. But yeah, you gotta be careful out here on these PD scenes, especially because people are always watching to see what you're doing and not paying attention to, you know, what they got going on around them. So if you out here doing anything, keep your head on a swivel. You know, just make sure. I mean, do your job, but you know, pay attention to what's going on around you, because you know, they'll swerve at you. You know, you'll have people that are just so impatient that they won't wait for you to clean up. They'll try to squeeze in between what you're doing.
Man,
people don't get over on the side of the highways. Like, you know, it's just all types of stuff that, you know, you just got to be mindful of.
And see, I'm not gonna lie, I be denying calls like that, man, when they break down in the left lane.
Oh, on the highway?
Yeah.
Nah.
Because it's like I'm driving a dually truck, and I mean, even if it wasn't no traffic, I still couldn't fit over
enough to where you out the road. Yeah, and you over there next to the fast lane.
And it's always all-wheel drive cars or rear wheel. I'm telling you, never the front wheel.
Or it's a flat tire on the back.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna force you to dial it. You know.
Man, one time I picked it up and I didn't care. Picked it up on the flat, on the rim. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you gotta do it, man. You gotta be safe.
No, because that's the number one cause of death of tow truck drivers. You would think it's bullets, but nah, it's people driving.
You know, they don't care that you over there trying to do your job. They just worried about where they going. And man, I done been out there on the side throwing dollies and, you know, been close enough where I could just feel the wind coming off the car. I could literally stick my hand out, you know, 6 inches and I'm touching the car.
I had to jump over the fucking wheel lift, bro, and jump into the grass because the car almost hit me.
Yeah, that's how they be. Like, man, what y'all doing?
Yo. It's like they never seen a car being towed.
At all. They just over there looking. I got all my gear. I'm neoned out.
Yeah, and this is up there in the day, so you had no choice but to see.
Yeah. People don't care. I seen a guy that worked for AAA. He's like, I don't care about none of that. He put 2 cones in that lane.
Oh, man.
Like, when he had to dolly a car, he's like, nah, man, fuck that. I'm about to put 2 cones right here in this lane and block this whole lane off. And I'm like, I know people were running that cone over because they didn't have time to get over. You couldn't see it until you really got up on it.
I ain't gonna lie, them AAA drivers be having me weak, bro. I see one dude, he blocked off a whole half a parking lot to change a fucking tire.
I mean, you gotta be safe. I get it though, you know. Hey, to change the tire crazy, but
yeah,
man, you gotta go home at the end of the day. So whatever you gotta do.
But yeah, that concludes this. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna have a lot more interviews posted. I'm gonna try to get the YouTube version of Charlie and Dark Side and everything else. Thank y'all so much. Y'all be easy.
I'll be safe now.